Seahawks and the Atlanta Falcons. Lurching closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
Wait, set, wide, 80.
It's going to be a long day. It's going to be a long day. Check. Lucky. Alert. 56 to mark, boy.
Hey, Charlie.
56. Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
Hey, 66.
They'll run with a second-year man from ASU, Kalen Ballage. 4 yards the result on the first play from... scrimmage, second down. And now a timeout defensively by the Falcons. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Second and 6, just inside the 30.
You can't block me. Watch safety creep.
Check it.
Safety's creeping. Mark 56.
Five.
Don't let him breathe. Play that tight deep. Don't let him breathe, defense. Mike 56.
He don't know no better. 72.
Now Brady. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. 11 yards there and a first down for Seattle.
Coaches always harp on the quarterback reading the defense and getting it to the open man. That's good recognition there. And how about what he did after the catch?
Yeah, hit your tight end, let him get some rack.
Yeah, when he gets moving, not many guys want to come over and put a hit on him, do they?
Pick it up.
Going to give this time to the tailback. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Hey, set, 20.
Right there, 56.
I don't even know why this team's so
On second and 12, Brady. It's complete to Diggs. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 36. This is one thing you can't do with Tom Brady. Let him get in a rhythm. Let him get rolling early.
Every time you talk about Tom Brady or any other great quarterback, you always talk to the defensive guys and they say, you got to get him off his spot. What they mean by that is when you go back 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drop, and they just hit the same spot, and then they're set up to throw the ball, get them to move a little bit, get them to hold the ball. And the pressure that affects just about any quarterback, right up the middle. Remember the Super Bowl? Atlanta's best success came up the middle pressure, what we call gut pressure.
They still need about the length of the football here, maybe a little less as they come up on second and inches. They run it with Ballage. And he'll be a couple yards shy of the red zone here at the 22-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
They were not fooling around at all, were they? Second and short, and they brought out the heavy package. Almost felt like the super heavy package against that defense, didn't it?
Yeah, I don't think they expected that much beef up front, and it turned into an easy first down conversion. Now this time, Brady will throw. Almost able to intercept it. That's one he would have liked to have held on to on this first drive. Instead, second down. Before the game, they were running the route tree about as efficiently and effectively as we could have possibly imagined, but sometimes the passes just go awry.
Yeah, let's face it. When you're running the route tree in pregame, you don't have defenders breathing down your neck. You don't have defensive backs making plays on the football. Hard to replicate the intensity of the game in pregame.
Mike's 54. Mike's 54. Let's go, D. Big series right here. Regular.
And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down. Now they're coming up on play number 8 of this opening drive, but they're looking at a 3rd and long.
That's a what? 54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. 50. Shit. Alert! Right there. 54. Right there. 50. Hey, echo. All right, here we go. Get him.
To throw, it's Brady. He's got Smith here. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
That's certainly playing down in distance very well by the defense, isn't it? Take whatever you want underneath, by all means.
And the 12-year veteran knocks it right through. And the Seahawks grab a 3-0 lead. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
And he'll get it up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Like 30. 58 to Mike. Get away. 58 to Mike. 58 to Mike. Hey, exit.
Now Roethlisberger on first down. He's got the hook up with Conley. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down, executed it to perfection. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
He's checking. Crash. Let's go.
Melvin Gordon, the 2-time Pro Bowler. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. The run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Hey, alert. 58 to Mike. Wow.
To throw here, Roethlisberger. This will be caught by Brown. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 40. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10, right at the 40.
Jack 16. Hey, Haywood.
Roethlisberger will throw. Caught here by Conley. A gain of 6 there on first. 6 yards was the pickup on the last completion, so here's 2nd and 4.
Switch.
This is Gordon. And he'll be a little shy of the 25 here at the 26-yard line. That one, a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
66.
They go back to Gordon here on first down. Give him a couple on the carry there, 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And Walker has it. The Falcon passing game looking good on this drive as they get the first down. How about the start throwing the football? 4 for 4 on this opening drive.
Oh, he's slinging it. And oftentimes when you talk about slinging it, you're thinking about a guy throwing it all over the yard, not necessarily accurately. In this case, though, He's honing in on his targets, and he's delivering.
Yeah, the opening script, however, they drew it up for this first drive, going to plan so far. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. That'll bring up 2nd and goal after the gain of 5.
Well, I know from past experience, before you actually play a game, you visualize what's going to happen. And I don't know anyone who doesn't visualize themselves being in the center of what's going on. That's 3 catches for him here in the early going. He's got to like the way this is started.
Absolutely. 3 catches on any drive is good. Opening drive, that's a tone setter. And I think they stopped him again. They did at the 1-yard line. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is the time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And Gordon's going to be stopped short. What a stand so far defensively, and now that's going to bring up a 4th and goal. Here's Dustin Hopkins now to try the field goal. From the right hash at a bit of a tight angle. And Hopkins' kick is good. And that will tie us at 3-3. So the field goal there caps what winds up to be an 11-play drive.
Well, partner, that's a lot of offense to run there to only get 3 points. So I just wonder, are they going to recycle those plays because they were successful in getting 3? Or do you go to another section of the playbook trying to find ones that get you into the end zone and get you 6?
This fielded at the 2. And he'll bring it a few past the 20 to the 23-yard line.
Go! Let's go!
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6. On play action, it's Brady. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. The catch and run pays off for 29 yards.
And the game just keeps evolving. Big guys running those corner routes, so difficult to cover.
From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 47.
72. Hey, 2. Check. Walk 54. Hey, Alabama.
Now Balaj. He'll get about 4 here, down to the 43-yard line.
One thing to keep in mind, partner, especially in the second half, when you've got a running back of this size, of these dimensions, I can just tell you, attrition does set in for a defense because you're excited about hitting him in the first half, maybe not so much in the second half, and some of these shorter gains turn into bigger runs later.
Brady's throw there complete, and he'll get it down on the play to the 37. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
When an offense reads blitz, doesn't matter where it's coming from, tight ends know that they become a big part of the passing game because they should be an easy outlet when all those extra bodies are trying to get to the quarterback. A hot route, so to speak.
This one into the hands of Metcalf. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. That one good for 14 and a Seahawk first.
54. Touchdown, defense. Mike 5-4. 65. 65. 49. Check 49. Touch 50.
On 1st down, it's Brown. He's able to work free for about 6 down to the 18.
That's a strong pickup right there on 1st down, and as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. with Balazs. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
This will be play number 7 on the drive. 3rd and a yard.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Motion, 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 motion. Motion, motion. Mike 56. Mike 56. Watch the run, watch the run. Good shot, baby, that's big.
Here's Brady. And he's able to find Diggs. And he has the first down before he's tackled at the 5. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out with 1 back and 3 tight ends.
Slam, slam, slam. Under 10, under 2, draw Parker. 72.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And not a whole lot there. He does get a couple, taking it from the 5 down to the 3. Coming up at halftime, we remind you once again that we're going to check in with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL as we reach now, hard to believe, the halfway point of the season. Hammering for the goal line. He loses the football. And the Falcons say they have it. They do.
Well, give some credit to the defense. They forced the big play, knocked the ball free from him, but that's a cardinal sin by the quarterback. Know where you are on the field. And he just gave up at a minimum 3 points.
Instead of getting down, takes the contact. The turnover ensues.
Easy, easy. Hey, wahoo!
Following the fumble recovery, it's Roethlisberger. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense, when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you can go make a play on the football.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10.
77, 77. Go, go!
They'll throw again from their own end zone. And that's complete to Brown. That goes for a gain of 31. They took a real chance there, throwing deep from their own end zone.
Yeah, just think about it this way. If you take that shot, which they just did, you're giving those pass rushers an extra chance to get you. Your escape hatch behind you is gone because the end line is there. Yet at the same time, they took the gamble, and boy, did it pay off.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
You get a tight end like this, and you know he's used to dishing out punishment, but here, he's the one that has to absorb the contact, and as a result, unable to hold on to the football.
2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line.
Here we go. Show that bench release and go. 51.
Throwing again, it's Roethlisberger. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no call, and it's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they did incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the 1st half. But if you don't pick up the 1st down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Bravo!
Again, it's Roethlisberger. Going deep for Benjamin. Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. Picked off around the 27. And the return here is stopped at the 35-yard line. Unfortunately for him, if last week was any indication, we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of fingers, all right, because I'm not all that skilled as a mathematician. But you're right. It felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40. A gain of 6 there on first.
Partner, it's a lot of fun watching the NFL now, isn't it? Because when the big fella runs routes, it used to be when we were kids, he'd run about 3 different routes, and that was it. Now he can run anything and catch the ball, as we just saw there.
Throwing again on second down. Brady, he'll rifle this one deep right side. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. DK Metcalf, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Seahawks have taken the lead. Now Matt Prater for the point after. And it is up. And it's good. That'll make our score 10-3 now. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And now with still more than a minute to go in what's been a tight game, you figure we'll try to see them move the ball downfield.
And remember, they get the kickoff to start the second half, so this is a golden opportunity for them to go down there and put up a couple of 6s. Back-to-back, what a momentum swing that would be.
Yeah, you might be able to get a 2-for-1 without ever even giving up the football. Here's 2nd and 7 now from the 28. Now it's Roethlisberger. And an alley to run. Scrambling not particularly a Roethlisberger strong suit, but he does get the job done there and gets a first. The last drive, remember, similar situation. He forced the ball into coverage through the pick. He learned better there.
Yeah, similar to a golfer that's confronted with a shot that you just can't make. Sometimes you have to take your medicine, as they say, right? Just pull it down, take off, and go. Don't make something worse than what it was.
Oh, he got position on him, and he pulls it in. A good pickup there, a 22. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Now Roethlisberger. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Chris Conley in the final seconds of the first half, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. And the kick here is good with a penalty flag down as well. And they may have run into him after the kick went away. So 5 yards for running into. Lucky it wasn't 15 for roughing.
No doubt about it, because they protect the kickers and the guys holding the ball almost as much as they protect quarterbacks in the pocket. They don't want those types of injuries.
Let's go, boys. Bring it up. At their own 25-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. Time here for likely one play, and then these two teams will head to the locker room all even.
And you know the play caller's just feeling it right now. Let's go ahead and go for this one. A big shot downfield. Nope. Guarantee the head coach is like, don't get crazy. Take the knee. Let's get out of here. Tie game. We'll just start all over.
Hey, here we go.
Brady now on 1st down. It's caught. Smith. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Three receivers head out right, one to the left on 2nd and 3.
It's just me and you. Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Pretty quiet, D. We're pretty quiet. Shadow. 34's a Mike. 34's a Mike. He's coming. Check in. Check in. I got you. I got you, son. I got you. You're all mine. You're all mine.
Brady going to throw. This time for Smith, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Jalen Smith. And he will be brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So thanks to the late touchdown, it's a time ball game here heading to break. As we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports halftime report. Coach. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They have a chance to break our tie here as we get a look at the first drive of quarter 3.
And it's such a tone setter, isn't it? Because both sides trying to seize momentum to begin the half. What do they have dialed up that'll give them an advantage to move the ball downfield?
Let's find out what they have dialed up. A good pickup there, 26 yards. You know, when I see passes like that, I'm reminded of something you and I talked about yesterday. Big Ben was a wide receiver the first 3 years of high school, sitting behind the coach's son, and then he finally got that opportunity. I think he's made the most of it.
It's always the coach's son, isn't it? But you know where it helps him? When he looks downfield, he knows what the receivers are going to do. He actually has wide receivers' eyes when he's throwing the ball.
It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Getting had a ton of success here so far, but you get the feeling that he might be on the verge of popping one.
Yeah, even on that one, there was a little bit of a hole, but it closed there quickly at the end.
Check. Crunch.
This is Gordon as they go to him again. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. 7 yards there and a first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Check. Kill. Check 26. Hey.
Now Gordon. And they move this all the way down to the 9. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards. That was excellent from start to finish, from the blocking to the running, just well executed.
And now let's look ahead, because after that, how about a little play action, maybe a little bootleg, and get the quarterback out on the corner and give him a little run-pass option.
And they're right down here looking for 6. A loss of 2 there, 2nd down.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right into the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
2nd down and goal. Roethlisberger now been hit, and he lost the football. It's loose.
On plays like this, when the ball comes free, it's often unusual for the team that lost it to get it back. Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
They need to reverse the trend. The last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal.
58, boys. 58.
Roethlisberger. He's going to take a shot for the end zone. And this is caught for a Falcon touchdown. John Brown, his third touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.
Extra point good by Hopkins, and that makes it a 17-10 score. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And this game was all square at halftime, but now they find themselves down 7 following the opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter.
And they need to take a good, relaxing, deep breath, don't you think? Because right now they might start to feel like they've got to play catch-up here and start matching them point for point. But it's still too early to get there. They can still run their offense. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
Now Brady gets away with one. Lucky, could have been intercepted, but it falls to the ground. Brady's incompletion on first down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hey, Alabama.
Throwing again. Brady. They'll find Everett there, complete. 8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
Let's not quibble about the gain there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
2nd down pass play got them 8 yards. Now they've got a 3rd and a couple remaining. Play action. Now it's Brady. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Fletcher Cox in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Chalk that up as their first sack in this game, and they tallied 4 a week ago.
And probably not as much exultation in that sack as what took us so long. Because when you get 4 the previous week, you're counting on continuing that momentum. They didn't get that done in the first half of the game. Let's see now if they start to bring even more exotic pressure towards the quarterback.
Brady not coming to the sideline. They're going to go for it here on 4th.
Sugar!
They do go for it. It's Brady. The open man is Smith. It's a gain of 15, first down Seahawks. A couple of first downs have them to the 40 now on 1st and 10.
Ozzy! Shadow! Hey! My 7!
Working from the gun, it's Brady. And nearly picked off there, almost intercepted. Instead, 2nd down. You know, despite the scoreline, I think they've got to like where they are here. They're on the road and just one big play away from getting right back in this game.
I'm going to follow right along with you because the spot they're in now is a credit to their defense. They've kept them in it by making the plays that they've made, and that just means you're one big score away from being right back there.
Now, the question is, can this offense step up and make that play? Because that's been an issue for them in this game. Brady will try again on 2nd down. It's complete to Diggs. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. 22 yards there, a first down.
First down, Seattle.
Brady now. 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
Check that, check that. Hey, go bandit. Hey, 66. Hey, Alpha.
Now a play fake. Brady. Escaping the pressure right. And the hook up here with Jalen Strong complete. They get 17 on that one. Move the chains. 1st down Seahawks. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Let's
go, defense. Let's go, defense.
go on. No, 66. Let's go, hey. Well, Mike 34, Mike 34.
Hey, watch the slant, watch the slant. Watch the slant, watch the slant.
72.
Check Mike 34.
Hey, orbit.
Hey, tighten down. There you go. 34's the Mike, 34's the Mike. He's coming. Check him, check him.
Go on. No, 66.
Brady now on 1st down. And Diggs has it. And he will be brought down at about the 6-yard line. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal.
Switch it. Come here, switch it.
And he'll give it here to his running back. And he's going to press this one forward as they stop him right around the 1. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal.
Pilot, 64, weak.
Oh, yeah, and here we go again.
Check it, reload.
Here's a run with Balaj. And he will take this one in for the Seattle touchdown. Kalen Balaj hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season, as they are an extra point away now from tying this football game. Now Prater to add the PAT. And he gets it to go, and we're all even, 17 apiece. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And these two teams have traded touchdowns so far with their first possessions here in the third quarter, so we're right back to where we started at intermission.
Yeah, how about that? Tied at the half, tied after the first 2 drives of the third quarter, 1 for each. That tells me that someone's defense has got to step up and make a big play and try and change the momentum of this game.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
50. 58, Foxtrot.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus. 51, Mike 51. Here it comes.
Alert.
Ringer, guys. Fight 51. Mike 51.
Now Roethlisberger to throw. He's got the hook up with Conley. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. Back now here on EA Sports. All even as we get ready to start the fourth.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch. Now a 10th carry for Melvin Gordon. Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
A pass complete here to Conley, and he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. The Falcons on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 17 yards and a 1st down for Atlanta.
Another carry for their leader and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They run it here with Gordon. They'll get about 6 there as he takes this one down to the 24-yard line.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. Now the 2nd down throw on target, and he'll get it down this time to the 17. That one, a 1st down pickup of 8.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Now Gordon on 1st down. It's a 1st down and more for Gordon. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Melvin Gordon, his 9th touchdown of the season. And they are able to break the tie and move out in front here in this 4th quarter. Hopkins with the extra point, and they will take a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And they're hoping to redo their efforts in the last drive when they got into the end zone.
And just think of what it's like now on the sideline, because when you score a touchdown, you have to go over and look at the tablet and see what you did on the last drive. When you scored points, it's a whole lot better view than when you're trying to figure out how to fix things there.
54 is Mike. 54 is Mike. Check. Watch 54. Watch 54. Double dog. Alert!
Throwing on 1st down is Brady. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. 1st down, Seattle on a pickup of 13. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Brady now, a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10.
Check 99. Check
61. Matchbox right. Check it.
Watch out. Check Mike 54.
Hey, 66.
Shotgun now for Brady. He's got it complete to Diggs, right side. 1st down, Seattle, 16 yards, the gain there.
A gain of 16 yards. 1st down, Seahawks.
The drive continues as they search for a tying touchdown. Here's 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back. He'll get only a couple down to the 44.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
At the 44-yard line.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Let's set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone.
Now Brady. That's complete to his tight end. This is Lance Kendricks. And he'll get it inside the 40 to the 39. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And, partner, I think that was a great example that not all tight ends are created equal because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4.
56. Mike, 56. Right there, right there.
Rip. Hey, Steve 6. Steve 6.
Mike, 56. Mike's 56. Here we go, here we go.
From the gun, it's Brady. Flushed out right. This one into the hands of the running back, Balaj. And that's going to be good for another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 15-yard line. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Well, that's the big drawback to this play. Even if somehow the quarterback pitches it, he's not immune to the big hit. In this case, he kept it and absorbed it anyway.
A rare misstep on that last play because the drive has been strong, but now it's 2nd and 12.
Watch the ship. Watch the ship. Hey, watch the ship.
72.
Right there. 50.
Hey, echo.
54, Mike. Here we go, here we go. Hey, watch that, watch that. Check Mike 54. Mike 54. I got it. Check safety, check safety.
Alpha.
And that'll set them back 5.
Wait 10. Wait 20.
Mike 54. I don't think you got it, son.
25. Check 25. Check 25.
Kill.
6-6. Pull it high.
Kill, turn.
Go Bandit.
Check 3.
Gonna give this time to the tailback. And he'll keep it moving down to the 15-yard line. That will go as a pickup of 7 on the 7th play of the drive.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here.
They'll stay on the ground. Balaj again. And he's going to come up well shy of the 1st here as the tackle's made right around the 12. Just a gain of 2 there, and it's going to bring up a 4th down. Brady going to go on 4th down. And it's caught. It's a touchdown. So they rally here in the final minute, and they're an extra point away from tying this game. All right, now a big 2-point conversion attempt still to come.
I got this. 56 the mic. 56 is the mic. Check the outs. Check the outs.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the game. All right, now the Seahawks face a big 2-point conversion attempt.
Hey, check. Slam.
56.
Go.
6, right there. 56.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
Mike 56. Switch up.
Stepping up, he's going to keep it. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more.
Falcons 24.
Right there. All day, baby.
Matt Prater sets the kickoff.
After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. This is fielded at the goal line. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or 2 shy of the 30. An update now, they've gone final in Jacksonville. And it was the Jaguars who were able to come away with a victory there. A win would be just their 2nd of the year if they could hold on.
4 down. Check. 31.
Hey, alert.
Roethlisberger to throw. Caught here by Conley. He takes it across for the touchdown, and they've taken the lead late in the final minute of the 4th. Wow. Now Roethlisberger will head to the line as his guys will go for 2. They're going to give it to Gordon. And he will get into the end zone for the 2 points. And that helps. That gives them a 7-point lead. Following the touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. 1 possession game. Time very much a factor. How does the offense handle this situation?
Well, in a lot of cases, they should be somewhat relaxed. And I know that's counterintuitive because this is a pressure situation. But this is Friday practice every week of the season. You go over this situation, having to go downfield, limited timeouts. Got to get out of bounds and keep the drive going and set yourself up. Defensively, you can't just lay back and let them do whatever they want. So it is a cat and mouse deal here. How much pressure will the defense bring and how much pressure can the offense handle?
We're going to find out. Brady's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Shift. Kill. He's coming.
Alpha.
Double up.
Brady to throw. Dancing, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Seahawks forced to use their 3rd and final timeout, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game.
Check 3.
Alert! Hey, Alabama. Hey, Haywood. Check motion man. Put your hand. When he hit.
Now Brady. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And that's going to be intercepted. Landon Collins, the Pro Bowl safety. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line.
Intercepted. The Falcons take over first and 10 at their own 36-yard line.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've got this one in hand. No timeouts remaining defensively, so this one should just be one kneel and then handshakes. So time runs out. It's a victory for the Atlanta Falcons. And they were buoyed, Charles, by a big second half that put this one on ice.
So you get the sense that whatever was said at halftime obviously hit home. I think it's a little bit more than that, though. Obviously, there are words that are said, and, hey, come on, guys, we have to play better. But sometimes it's just sharpening your execution, sharpening your focus.